He fixes his body in position and he thanks her. And he has a smile on his face. Oh my God, I got a little bit teary. Y'all almost started crying. Anyways, I can't believe that. Called guilt, sweetie. Pick your head up and stop trying to play the blame game. Why are you still up, babe? Bitch. You about to make me think that I'm losing my fucking mind, because what the fuck just happened? Maybe someone who hasn't tried to attend murder should be the leader? What the fuck is this? That's no fucking answers. This makes me fucking run around in circles even fucking more, and I'm pissed again because this supernatural type shit is pissing me the fuck off. I need logic. I need science behind this fucking shit. Shauna still has a bit of good in her. She realizes that Natalie is having a hard time doing this, and she covers up Coach Ben's face. Yes, Natalie clocks his tea, and she's like, bro, weren't you the one who said that Akilah was gonna get these visions? And she did. So if it was bullshit, clock his motherfucking tea, because what the fuck is you doing? Travis is hiding something, and it's the missing puzzle that they all need for this, and he won't say it, and he's really starting to piss me the fuck off. He's like, well, I know what I saw. Well, what did you see? And why, Natalie, why didn't you ask him? Now, this is very grueling to see. This is so inhumane. Like, the man just wants to die, and now they went from wanting to kill him, shoot and kill him, burn him alive, to force-feeding him to try and keep him alive off of a fucking vision that they know nothing about or understand. And it's fucking crazy. Shauna looks at Jeff, she's like, should I kill this bitch now? Or what? I only haven't listened to it because I haven't found a way how. Bitch, you just now gonna tell me that that shit is mine? Like, this is what I'm saying. Your daughter, Shauna, she's too grown. She's too much like your ass. Like, she should have been gave you this motherfucking tape. The fact that she's hiding shit from you is already insane. Like, as soon as she handed me slap, she would have got knocked the fuck out. Like, little girl. This bitch could be dead because of you. Now you want to freak out. You should have told me before. She gets a phone call from an unplugged phone, y'all. An unplugged phone. Like, Yellowjackets keeps bouncing off between realistic and supernatural, and I don't know what is going on. I need a fucking answer. Vaughn answers this phone. It's fucking Ty. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is it older Ty? Is it younger Ty? Which fucking Ty is this? I need a visual. Jeff has everybody's reaction. Like, are we sure? Like, this is Lottie. Like, did you see the body? Who knows what this bitch? The bitch is crazy. What's up, guys? It's your boy Mikey Bobble. This is Pure Mayhem, where we react, recap, and review all your favorite reality shows. And today we're doing Yellowjackets Season 3, Episode 6. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like videos like these. And let's go. We start this episode off with Shauna telling Jeff that Lottie died. Jeff has everybody's reaction. Like, are we sure? Like, this is Lottie. Like, did you see the body? Like, I need to know if this bitch is really dead. Like, who knows what this bitch? The bitch is crazy. Shauna tells him, no, like, she's fucking dead. Like, we got DNA samples. Like, she's gone. Callie hears this and she freaks the fuck out. She finally decides to give Shauna the fucking tape that she found at the door and says, you know, I only haven't listened to it because I haven't found a way how. Bitch, you just now gonna tell me that that shit is mine? Like, this is what I'm saying. Your daughter, Shauna, she's too grown. She's too much like your ass. Like, she should have been gave you this motherfucking tape. The fact that she's hiding shit from you is already insane. Like, as soon as she handed me slap, she would have got knocked the fuck out. Like, little girl. This bitch could be dead because of you. Now you want to freak out because she's actually dead. But you should have told me before. So Shauna looks at Jeff. She's like, should I kill this bitch now? Or what? She's like, but let me circle back. Like, Lottie's dead. This could be us. Someone's trying to kill us with someone stopping my brakes, the tape, locking me in the freezer. Like, we need to pack our shit. We need to fucking go. So they decide to go to the hotel. Shauna pretends to be sick because she needs help. Help from her friends who she don't really want to fucking talk to or be around. But she wants to know what's on this fucking tape. So she hits up Van, who has experiences working with garage bands. So she's like, yeah, I got a fucking dat tape. I can get it to you next week. Shauna's like, no, bitch, no. Bitch, I need this shit now. This is an emergency. Like, come over, drop it off. Van tells Taisha, like, yo, Shauna thinks something's up, like something's fishy there. Lottie just died, and you're ordering filet mignon, and we're getting fucking massages, being pampered right now. Like, our friends are dying, and you don't seem to be bothered by it. Ty has this excuse that, yeah, she's bothered. She's lost her fucking son, her ex-wife, or whatever. Vaughn, you're fucking dying, so I'm fucking going insane, and the only thing that's making me feel better is treating myself. So yes, I am not okay, and I'm just trying to feel good. And now this seems to be a good enough excuse, but it's still unlike Ty for Vaughn. But she decides to go get the DAT tape for Shauna, and when she does go to her storage and finds it, she gets a phone call from an unplugged phone, y'all. An unplugged phone. Like, Yellowjackets keeps bouncing off between realistic and supernatural, and I don't know what is going on. I need a fucking answer. And when Vaughn answers this phone, it's fucking Ty, and Ty says, I can't help. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is it like, and how is this Ty? Is it older Ty? Is it younger Ty? Which fucking Ty is this? I need a visual. But it doesn't look like it was this current Ty, because this current Ty comes in a few seconds after that happens. And so I don't know if this is this Ty, but this Ty could be being possessed by the bad Ty like we saw in the previous seasons. And I don't know. But then later that night, Sean is up Googling something about the DAT tapes, about how long they last. I don't fucking know. And Ty wakes up and she is saying, Van, please, you gotta help me. And then she just like turns into someone new and then smiles and then goes back to bed and has completely no memory of what just happened, and told Vaughn, you need to go to sleep. Why are you still up, babe? Bitch. You about to make me think that I'm losing my fucking mind, because what the fuck just happened? Like, yeah, that Ty from the wilderness is fucking back. That was all the proof we need. That phone call was old Ty, the real Ty, whatever you want to fucking call it, trying to be released from new Ty who's taken over at Ty, which is why her son don't want to fuck with her, because I think he knows the difference. And even Vaughn is feeling like Ty isn't being like herself. So I think Ty cannot control which part of her is living her fucking life right now. And she's asking Van for help. But how the fuck do we help you, bitch? How? You need to tell me how. The fuck? Telling me you need help ain't enough help enough. You better start writing shit down. Shauna sneaks away from her family because Van and Ty are outside the hotel ready to play the fucking tape. But before Shauna leaves, her sneaky ass daughter, her grown ass fucking daughter, Callie, sneaks her phone in her bag and has the recording playing so that she can hear the convo that they're having when she's not there. And Shauna finds the phone and she deletes the file. But it's basically a recording of the girl screaming and yelling, performing some kind of ritual, and there's a woman's voice, and then someone yells no, and it cuts there. It's very short, it's very minimal. We find out what that was later on, and I'm gonna get into that. Shauna goes home, she calls Callie out, like, don't do this again. You're gonna make me regret something I don't wanna do. Like, you're a child, stay in a child's place. And Callie's like, I just wanted to be close with you, and I thought you wanted that. And I deserve to know who's coming for us because I'm a part of this too. And she even clocks Shauna's tea and goes, I'm about the same age you were when you were in the wilderness. Damn, bitch. Shauna didn't know what to fucking say then. But although Shauna deleted the recording, there is a recently deleted, and Callie recovers the recording, and she's about to know everything that was on that fucking tape and the combos that her, Van, and Shai just had. And it's not going to be looking good for these next few episodes. Meanwhile, in the present day timeline, Misty is still trying to investigate Lottie's death. As part of her investigation, Misty asks for a favor at the lab for a friend. Yeah, friend, the kind you can only trust. And he knows that to keep this under the fucking table. Walter gives her some of Lottie's trash in hopes that maybe she can find something out since she is a master investigator. And Misty, she finds basically a carton from a cafe that has a 2.5 review. Now, y'all, we know Lottie has been rich since episode 1. So we know damn well she ain't eating at no 2.5 star restaurant. And so Missy's like, the fuck is going here? So she goes and checks it out, and she finds Lisa riding on her bike outside the cafe. Lisa says she did not kill Lottie, that Lottie came, brought a bunch of food, and gave her a $50 tip and what seemed to be an apology letter that just said, I'm sorry, with $50,000. And Lisa took the money and she didn't ask no motherfucking questions because this was the one good thing that happened in her fucking life. And she took the money and ran, okay? Yeah, the money. I said it like that for a reason. Y'all know the reference. If you know the reference, put it in the comments. But she also tells Misty, you think it's me, but I think it's one of your friends because I saw Lottie with Ty. Yeah, with Ty the night that she died. So why the fuck didn't Ty tell the group that she saw Lottie the day that she was found dead? Now, that is fucking odd. What if it's bad Ty and she's holding the secret and real Ty can't fucking say anything or just doesn't know? Also, could the bad Ty be really the one who killed Lottie because she wants Van to live longer and they got into a fight over, the entity type shit. They all got different views and different perspectives and who should die and blah, blah, blah. Like, it could have been something that just went left. And Ty is the one that killed Lottie. In the Wilderness timeline, Coach Ben survives. That's something he hates. He's basically like a prisoner. He can't walk. He's done. Man is not mentally there. His hope, his strength, his mind is delirious. He's lost everything. He tells Natalie every single day that he wants to die. He wants Natalie to kill him so bad that he tells her that he is the one who started the fire so that she would get mad enough to fucking kill him. That's how much he does not want to live. But Natalie, like the rest of the the rest of the group really think that Coach Ben is their way to go home based off Akilah and Lottie's reasoning, visions, whatever you want to fucking call it. That's just all that they have to hold on to. So she's just believing in that and she's trying to keep him alive. Coach Ben is so done with Natalie not killing him. He goes off on her. So Natalie's like, you know what? I'm not feeding you anymore. And Mari takes over. She goes and feeds Ben and smells something really foul. He tries to say that it's because he doesn't shower, but she realizes that he hasn't been eating any of the food that Natalie has got him, and he's planning on dying by starving to death. The group in panic is like, he can't die. He is our way home. Akilah and Lottie are going through the caves, and all they're seeing now is just like their family and their lives before they got here. Nothing of the future anymore. And they are spiraling. Natalie is even questioning whether keeping Coach Ben alive is the right thing to do or not. Like, he is begging to die. The man is suffering and she hates seeing it. Some people are questioning if Akilah's visions are even real or logical. Travis is like, bruh, I know the crazy shit that I've been seeing. It's not matching. Lottie was saying some crazy shit too. And even when things were true, there were some sort of signs. And it doesn't seem to be that way now. And yes, Natalie clocks his tea. And she's like, bro, weren't you the one who said that Akilah was going to get these visions? And she did. So if it was bullshit, why was that right? And Lottie was not wrong all the motherfucking time. Clock his motherfucking tea, because what the fuck is you doing? Travis is hiding something, and it's the missing puzzle that they all need for this, and he won't say it, and he's really starting to piss me the fuck off. He really is, because he's like, well, I know what I saw. Well, what did you see? And why, Natalie, why didn't you ask him? I'm just so annoyed. Did you see the three-eyed fucking bear too? Misty goes to Ben, and she tells him, like, I'm asking you as a friend, can you please eat? And Coach Ben refuses, so they cut up his food and they basically force feed him by intubation. Now, this is very grueling to see. This is so inhumane. Like, the man just wants to die, and now they went from wanting to kill him, shoot and kill him, burn him alive, to force feeding him to try and keep him alive off of a fucking vision that they know nothing about or understand. And it's fucking crazy that Natalie is starting to feel, and she's like, this man doesn't even want to live, and what is a life like this if he does continue to live? And she tells Akilah, like, you better be right about this, and bitch, yeah, because, like, we're literally over here not even giving a guy his dying wish because we think that he's going to help us out after we just kept him prisoner and threatened to kill him, did a whole trial and everything, held up a gun, shot it. But we still want him alive now. But not even fully functional. Let's just cut his Achilles heel and just have him be a sitting duck for the rest of his life until we figure out at what point the entity is going to bring us home because of him. Whenever that's going to be. Natalie goes and checks up on Coach Ben after this, and he's just like, why don't you just let me die? And Natalie's like, we just can't. You're our bridge home. We can't. And Coach Scott just starts dying laughing. He's like, really? Really, you can't now. You almost did kill me, but now you can't. Natalie's comment to Akilah has her really thinking, so she goes to Lottie and she's like, bitch, we need to go back to the fucking cave because I need to see if I missed something because this is getting out of control. And you know, girl Lottie was not turning that fucking shit down. She was like, bitch, I already got the car going. I'm just kidding. There's no car, obviously. But that was basically her mindset. Bitch was already praying for the trees. Give me a fucking sign. Tell me. So she was already on go. She was like, bitch, let's go the fuck now. Akilah has a fucking dream, a vision of the girls being attacked by a three-eyed bear. I don't know what the fuck that symbolizes. I'm gonna need to have to Google it, and y'all can catch it on my TikTok, social media post about my reaction afterwards. But for now, what the fuck is this? Akilah wakes up in panic, and this gives us no fucking answers. This makes me fucking run around in circles even fucking more, and I'm pissed again because this supernatural type shit is pissing me the fuck off. I need logic, I need science behind this fucking shit. Natalie goes to Coach Ben with Travis being the lookout, and she stabs Coach Ben in the heart and she kills him. Before she even sticks the dagger in, he fixes his body in position and he thanks her. And he has a smile on his face. Oh my God, I got a little bit teary. Y'all almost started crying. I can't believe that. He fixes his body so that she can get the perfect angle to fucking end his life. Like, that is just so sad. Like, he was suffering that bad. And in this moment, I saw it being genuine and he really wanted to die. I mean, look at the man. Everybody's asking, is he okay? No, he's not okay. Does he look okay? Do you have eyes? Natalie says she kept her promise to Coach Ben. She ended his suffering and she snapped. Like, I don't know if anybody else here has ever watched The Vampire Diaries, but in this moment, Natalie's humanity switch, it switched. It did its thing. Like, girl doesn't look good. She don't look right now. I don't know if she's gonna ever recover from this. This is probably why, in the main storyline, she felt like the burden, everything was on her. Because she knows she's responsible for the chain reactions that happened since she did this. And now it all makes fucking sense. Now we have reasons of why they hid everything from the wilderness and why things are so secretive. Misty and distraught that Coach Ben is gone says goodbye to him, but in the most mistiest way possible. Like, it's sweet, it's scary, and it's fucking gross. Sis kisses his dead body as a way of saying goodbye to him. She was really in love with this fucking man. I can't. She really did try her best to keep him alive, and she thought of something very clever, but she feels like she fails him. She's screaming to Natalie as being a murderer, and the group is not agreeing with her decision. They felt like she didn't talk to them. It wasn't a decision that Natalie should make herself, and that she might have just ruined their only chance of getting home, and they dethrone her as Antler Queen, and Lottie offers it to Shauna. She's like, it could only be you. That's the only logical answer. Why? Why, bitch, Lottie? Why? Why does it have to be Shauna? I'm gonna need more details because everybody else in the group just went along with it. Like, yeah. What has she done? Besides try to murder Ben. Her and Melissa both earlier in the episode. Now y'all honor that and now she's the queen? I'm so confused. But then you just got mad that Natalie did it. These bitches are Delulu. Maybe someone who hasn't tried to attempt murder should be the leader. And she tells the group that they're still a team and we still honor our team members here in the wilderness. So they're going to have a feast. The feast being fucking Coach Ben, and Natalie will be the one preparing his body as her punishment. One thing I do notice in this scene is that Shauna still has a bit of good in her. She realizes that Natalie is having a hard time doing this, and she covers up Coach Ben's face. So it's just showing that Shauna still has a little bit of her humanity in her, and that she still feels for the girl, and she is actually acting like a team member. She's not on this power trip, or at least in this episode, and she's really empathizing right now, and I love seeing that. That made me have a little hope for Shauna. But as we see in the future, sister baby girl is not that much different. At the feast, Mari tries to tell Natalie, like, what you did was wrong. Bitch, no, what you did was wrong because the man could have been alive if you didn't tell everybody where his whereabouts were. So, fuck you, bitch. You just mad because you feeling a little bit guilty right now. That's what it is. That's what it's called. It's called guilt, sweetie. Pick your head up and stop trying to play the blame game. Because I know you feel a little bit responsible too, and you should be. Meanwhile, Lottie is feeling a bit of the entity. We hear the noise, and she starts screaming. She takes another bite of Coach Ben. Yes, and starts singing and dancing. Like, you know what we do when we eat and something's real good, you start dancing. That's how you know your food is banging. Like, that's what these bitches were doing over a human body. They start getting louder and louder, and the wilderness is reacting. They're jumping around and singing, and then they notice two outsiders come out of nowhere, and it shocks all of them. They're all so quiet. Coach Ben's head is on a stake right next to them, and now we finally get some answers as to possibly how they've been found. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon, though, because they see the severed head of Coach Scott, and I don't think the girls are going to let them go out alive because it's going to be a real interesting life for them if they get found with this. And we know already in the current timeline that much of what went down is kept a secret. So either they're going to silence these people or they're going to kill them because of what they now know, which is that these girls eat people, whether they don't know how he died or not yet, but it's going to be crazy if the media finds this out. So I indeed was so shocked to see new people here. Like, I did not watch the trailer. I don't even watch the next episode previews because I like to be surprised when I'm watching the episode. And I was shook. I was so shook, y'all. Like, I really didn't think that people were ever gonna show up. Like, and I was just like falling off my fucking chair. And this is why I need to like live stream react. If you want me to, please comment below. And like, I would not want to live stream alone and think that would be boring. So I would love to have some of you in here. But like, damn, I really did not think, like, I was shocked to see new people. I really was. And it was such a good moment to experience, like the adrenaline in my blood, in my veins. It was just like, oh, so good to see. And for a second, I thought like maybe this is delusion, but then they all stopped and stared, and it wasn't just Lottie who saw it. And I'm like, okay, this is real. But like, I feel like, I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, like this is not just the only, like I feel like this is too soon. Like, there's no way all these girls are still alive. So they all don't leave the wilderness right now. But I think this is the start of how they get home. Like, these two, whatever they are, they don't even look like they're on a trip. How the fuck did they end up here? I don't fucking know. They don't have any supplies with them, at least from what we see. But I feel like they go missing and their families or someone comes searching for them, and this is how the girls eventually get found. So yes, they would have gotten found a lot sooner from an adult who was still alive, aka Coach Scott, who knows everything, who can talk to these people, can no longer because he's dead. And the girls are young children. So I do think indeed that Coach Ben was their bridge to go home and that they weren't supposed to kill him. But then it's like, is the entity good or like, is it not? Like, was it trying to lead them up to this moment? Like, I don't know. Coach Ben was the bridge of them going home because the chain reaction of killing these people or silencing them or them going missing for a certain amount of time if they don't die had caused someone to come back and look at this place to find them, which eventually did get them home. And that was not wrong by the entity. So let's just see how the rest of this fucking plays out. But I don't think these people are going to survive this wilderness. I would be shocked if they do, because Bond even said when the tape was played, anybody who knew about this is either dead or here right now. So where do these two people fit in there? And that's the question y'all need to ask yourselves. And I think they still have, like I said, a lot of time before they get discovered. So it's crazy in this timeline that these people are finally getting introduced into outsiders. And it's going to be so interesting to see how the fuck this season ends and where these people fall into that. But with that, good night.